Good evening. The Colombo Stock Exchange ended today's trading session on a weaker note, with the ASPI declining 71.84 points, minus 0.34%, to 21,344.77, while the S&P SL 20 index fell 18.69 points, minus 0.31%, to 6,009.40. The market reflected cautious investor sentiment, with both key indices closing lower amid subdued trading conditions and selective investor participation. The market recorded a total turnover of LKR 16.85 billion, with LKR 15.83 billion generated through crossings, indicating that a significant portion of the day's activity came from large negotiated transactions. CT Holdings plc and Cargill's Ceylon plc recorded the highest value transactions, contributing significantly to the elevated turnover. Meanwhile, total market capitalization stood at LKR 7,727.44 billion at the close of trading. Market activity remained overwhelmingly domestic-driven, with domestic purchases amounting to LKR 16,799.44 millinewtons, accounting for 99.69% of total purchases, while foreign purchases stood at LKR 52.39 millinewtons. On the sales side, domestic sales reached LKR 15,889.54 millinewtons, compared with foreign sales of LKR 962.29 millinewtons, indicating relatively stronger foreign selling pressure during today's trading session. The top gainers of the day were led by CT Holdings plc, followed by Exterminators plc and eChanneling plc, while Haycarb plc and TEL Lanka Hotels plc also recorded notable gains. These counters stood out for their positive price movements despite the overall market closing lower, providing some support amid cautious investor sentiment. The top losers of the day were led by Eastern Merchants plc, followed by Vitalenka plc and Muller & Phipps, Ceylon plc, while Radiant Gems International plc and Renuka Foods plc also recorded notable declines. The weakness in these counters reflected continued selective selling pressure across the market. The top positive contributors to the ASPI were CT Holdings plc, Haycarb plc, and John Keells Holdings plc, followed by Ceylon Grain Elevators plc and Ambien Holdings plc. These counters provided some support to the broader market and helped cushion the decline in the ASPI during today's trading session. The top negative contributors to the ASPI were Commercial Bank of Ceylon plc, Melstacorp plc, and Ceylon Tobacco Company plc, followed by DFCC Bank plc and Aitken Spence plc. These counters exerted downward pressure on the broader market, contributing to the 0.34% decline in the ASPI during today's trading session.